the Australian Formula One podcast. I'm Pep. I'm joined by Max.
How are you, mate?
Hey, I'm great. How are you?
Excellent. Good. Sunday night, Monaco night, and I've got tomorrow off work, so I'm great, mate.
Excellent. Mate, we're here for number 22.
22.
We're here to talk about Spain, the championship, and about Monaco.
Oh, yeah.
How are you feeling about the world of Formula One at the moment, mate? You feeling relaxed? You feeling happy?
I'm relaxed, I'm happy, but I'm starting to get a little bit peeved with this whole night race thing, which Pep and I will discuss in a separate episode.
Yeah.
But other than that, mate, I'm fairly happy. It's good to see Lewis Hamilton up there, defying a lot of people's guesses. He's doing really well, but yes, I'm happy, mate.
Mate, let's talk about that. Lewis Hamilton is now leading the World Championship after Spain. Mm-hmm. He's done a debut which is just amazing.
Yes.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And a lot of people said a lot of things about Lewis, but geez, I'll tell you what, he's just delivered.
Yeah, he sure has. He's delivered in spades. Yeah. Despite the fact that he's driving for McLaren, the kid's obviously extremely talented, as his success in the Junior Formula have proved.
Yeah.
He's a revelation. He's a shot in the arm for Formula One, and I think McLaren and Ron in particular will be extremely happy with their man.
Mate, we're thinking about doing an episode coming up on Dream Formula One debuts, and Lewis has done something special. I mean, tell us what you think about Lewis's debut, but also some other big debuts in Formula One. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is. When you think about it,
what he's done.
He's only a young fellow. First year in Formula One, 4 races in, and the guy's leading the world championship against the likes of the 2-time world champion, his teammate Fernando Alonso.
Yeah.
You've got Kimi Räikkönen lurking there in the Ferrari. Felipe Massa's also had a good year, so he's got some pretty healthy competition, and he's come out on top.
Yeah, well, Massa's just come off the back of a few wins, and he's got some momentum behind him, but still Lewis is ahead. So yeah,
that McLaren, they finally got it right, obviously, and they've got an excellent driver combination in the experience of Alonso and the speed of Lewis out of the box. It's a very good time to be in the McLaren pit. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. So, mate, we've got Spain out of the way now, and of course Monaco. We've been doing some laps of Monaco in the PlayStation. Looking forward to Monaco. Awesome to
Can't wait. One of my favourite, if not one of my top 3 favourite tracks. There's always something special about Monaco. There's no doubt about that. So really looking forward to the race, and it's an interesting grid we've got once again.
Mate, it was very close there at the top. I mean, obviously Alonso beat Lewis by a really small margin. I think it was 2/10, and really close there at the end. But Alonso's on top, and Lewis is right there. So, mate, I can't wait for this race.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. I think, if memory serves me correct, I think Alonso is a 10th quicker than Hamilton.
10th, was it?
But Hamilton, I understand, has turned around and blamed Mark Webber for blocking him. He was saying that in the first sector he was 3/10 quicker than Alonso, and came across Mark Webber and was quite actually vocal about Mark blocking him, saying that in the driver's debrief, prior to qualifying, in the driver's brief, Mark was talking about blocking and was very vocal about it.
Yeah.
And then Hamilton's turned around and said, after saying all of that, he's then come out and blocked me. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not him qualifying second has much bearing on Alonso winning.
Well, mate, DC was apparently blocking Hakey, so the Red Bull drivers are blocking everyone. It must be in their contract, Max. Just you must block. Yeah,
you must block. But in saying that, as we all know, Monaco is notorious for passing. I mean, it's basically null and void
for not passing.
I mean, mind you, there is of course room to move out of the way when someone's on a hot lap, but it's not the widest track in the world, mate.
No. Oh, mate, no, not at all, man. It's so precise. I mean, you get one thing wrong. I think Lewis has already hit the wall. He's tasted the wall at Monaco.
Tasted the arm curve. Tasted, well, in this case, the wall.
Yeah.
There's been a few who've hit the arm curve. It's Monaco at its best.
Yeah. So, mate, let's talk about our tips then. The race is tonight. Let's talk about who's going to win. I guess I'll start things off by saying that I think Alonso's going to win from pole.
I think it'd be hard to take from pole, mate. You think once he's out front? And
yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I think Alonso's going to have a trouble-free race. So he'll get into the first corner first, and he'll just go from there.
Yeah.
So I'm calling Alonso win this race. What about yourself, mate?
I'm going for a bit of a speculator. I'm tipping Lewis to win the race.
Yes,
and I say
like
that. And I say that knowing full well that he's second on the grid. Be interesting to see Lewis start. He's fairly aggressive at the start. He's said this time he's going to try and keep out of trouble.
And he's not scared of Fernando.
No, definitely not.
No.
I think he's proven that.
Yeah.
But if McLaren get their pit stop strategies right, there's a possibility for Lewis to leapfrog Fernando. And what a publicity boon it'd be for McLaren if young Lewis won at Monaco this year. So I'm, as I said, as my speculator, anything can go wrong. I think there will be carnage at some stage during the race, and there'll be plenty of green flags, mate. But I'm picking Lewis.
Okay, I picked Lewis for a race earlier, and then got egg on my face because he didn't win. But I'm expecting him to win one soon. Hopefully he'll win, but I'm expecting him to win one soon. So, mate, I've got Alonso, then I've got Massa, and then I've got Fisico to come in P3. So I'd like to Kimi to come in from P16 and charge through the field and do it, but I just don't think it's going to happen. So
not at Monaco, I don't think. But then again, in the world of Formula One, as we all know, anything's possible. But I really can't see him coming from back there, mate.
That's it, mate. So that's my tips: Alonso, Massa, and Fisico. So
mine are Lewis, Alonso, and Massa. But then again, Pep and I have been wrong pretty much every time.
Yeah, we've been close a couple of times.
We have been. You in particular, you've been very close, mate. But it'll be interesting to see who you guys have tipped for Monaco.
Yeah, so guys, enjoy the race. It's a little ways away yet, but it should be good, mate.
It's going to be great. And Pep and I are going to pump some laps of Monaco shortly as well. And if the footage is any good, that is, if we get it at least a decent time, we'll show you. If we're crap, if we're craptastic, of course you'll never see
No, if we're crap, we'll slow it down and make it show it in slow motion just how bad we are.
Yeah, that's right. And we'll doctor the times somehow.
So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
All right, guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.